As we all know, in the current 4.0 patch, CIG has removed all military components, as well as some of the high-class stealth components from the in-game shops. Yes, if you don't know about this, I say again that CIG has removed the ability to purchase any military-grade component, as well as some of the stealth components from the in-game shop. You can't buy them anymore. The only way you can acquire them is to loot them in the Pyro Contest Zone. You can't even loot them from other NPC ships. So if you want to upgrade your ship to full military components, the military grade A is always the best choice. But if you want to go the route of stealth, do we really need all stealth A components for your stealth ships? Let's find out the answer for this question. And for the size 1 stealth components, I'm gonna be using the Firebird because the Firebird has all stealth 1 components. First of all, let's take a look at the size 1 stealth shields. And by the way, all the data I'm using today are all from Urko.games. Stealth A shield. For the name, for example, the Mirage and Veil, the name that's graded out, which means you cannot purchase these components in-game anymore. For the name that's highlighted orange, Shimmer, and Cloak, you still can purchase them in the in-game shops. So, Stealth A Mirage and Stealth B Veil can no longer be purchased. Now, let's do a little comparison for the specs. Obviously, the Stealth A Mirage has the best pull HP, 1370, and regen rate is 91, pretty good. The HP among all these is the highest, 500 hit points. All the rest are the same. And the Veil Stealth B is second in place, 1280 pull HP, regen max is 85, and the health is 440 hit points. And number 3 is Shimmer, which is Stealth C. Pull HP same as Stealth B Veil, 1280, regen rate same as Stealth B. However, the only difference is the HP is only 380. So compared with Mirage Stealth A, the pull HP is a little bit less, 90 points less. Regen rate is also 6 points less. HP is 120 hit points less. But does that really make a huge difference? Especially for HP. In general, the stealth component HP are second to the last. The military has the best HP, as we all know. So if you're choosing stealth, you really don't want to get hit at all. You don't want to get discovered. So the HP is not a big priority to take into consideration. However, the pull HP for the shield is indeed little bit less. Again, you don't want to get discovered. You don't even want to turn the shield on in order to maintain the maximum stealth. So the shield is also not a priority consideration. That includes the regen rate as well. For me personally, I don't see much of a difference between Shimmer Stealth C and the Mirage Stealth A. And the Shimmer, you can purchase it. Guess where? Orison or all the 3 main Pyro stations. Obituary, Checkmate, and Ruin Station. The in-game shop that you can purchase the Shimmer Stealth C. It's very convenient for you to equip your ship with Stealth C shield. So on my Firebird, I'm using 2 Shimmer, 2 Stealth C components. I think that's default for the Firebird. Power Plant. Slipstream Size 1 Stealth A Power Plant cannot be purchased anymore. However, you can still purchase the Delta Max and the Sonic Light. And the Delta Max, you can purchase this in Cousin Scroll Orison. Slipstream has the highest maximum power regeneration, 14. And the Delta Max is 13, which is not too bad, only 1 point behind. And the cooling is 13, Slipstream is 14. And the hit points, the Delta Max is a little bit less, 80 points less than the Slipstream. So I don't think the Stealth B power plant is too far behind from the Stealth A power plant. But in order to acquire Slipstream, just one of them, you have to go through a lot of trouble. And currently, there are so many problems with the components looted from the contest zones. You cannot duplicate them sometimes. Even you duplicate them, they disappear. So to my opinion, the Slipstream and the Delta Max, they do not make a huge difference at all. I would rather purchase the Delta Max so I can equip to all my stealth ships instead of trying to loot a Slipstream than equipped to my Firebird. Next, are the Stealth 1 coolers. Snowblind Stealth A, no longer available in Game Shop. The next best one is a Vapor Block. The Vapor Block can only be purchased in Stanton, Cousins Crow. However, the heat-safe Stealth C can be purchased in all the Pyro 3 main Pyro shops. So if you want the convenience, you can purchase Stealth C from Pyro. If you want to get a little bit better, you can get the Vapor Block. However, it don't make too much a difference. Vapor Block and heat safe, cooling regeneration 14. Snowblind is only 15.4. Not a big difference. Segment all is 1. Snowblind HP 420, Vapor Block 370, and heat safe 330. Again, HP is not a major consideration because you don't want to get discovered and get hit at all. So the Vapor Block is still very, very good choice for your stealth ships. You don't really need a Snowblind. If you can loot it, perfect. If you cannot, stealth speed. Now, what makes a bigger difference for the size 1 stealth components are the stealth quantum drives. Stealth A, Spectra, cannot be purchased anymore, but you can still purchase Zephyr and Drift. The Drift Stealth C can be purchased in the 3 Pyro stores. Zephyr can be purchased at Cousins Crow, but they do make a difference, especially the max speed. The Stealth A, Spectra, is the fastest, 196,000 kilometers per second. And the Zephyr is 168,000 kilometers per second. And the quantum fuel required is also different. The cooldown time don't make much of difference. 1 or 2 seconds difference, that's it. And HP doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Spectra 500 hit points, Drift 380, and Zephyr 440. If I cannot get the Spectra quantum drive, then I would definitely go get the Zephyr Stealth B quantum drive. Forget about the Drift. The Stealth B is a much better choice, and you can get it from Cousins Crow. If you want to build a stealth ship, I highly recommend Stealth Quantum Drive. That is a must, because when you go to the navigation mode, you will still maintain relatively stealthy. If you use any other drive, your EM is gonna go skyrocketing to above 10,000 or 20,000 sometimes. But with a stealth quantum drive, you can maintain your EM, even in navigation mode, down to lower than 6,000 sometimes. Alright, now let's move on to the size 2 stealth components. I'm gonna use the Colorless Black as an example because the Colorless Black has all the size 2 component. Start with the size 2 stealth shield. We can no longer purchase the Stealth A, Umbra, and the Shoot, Stealth B. We can only buy the Obscura Stealth C and the Shroud Stealth D. And the Obscura Stealth C can be purchased at Cousins Crow. Now, compare the Obscura with the Umbra. Pull HP, the Umbra, 260 points better than the Obscura. 3,770 versus 3,510. Again, not a big difference. The regen rate, Umbra 228, Obscura 213. Everything else is the same except the HP. Umbra 770, the Obscura is only 590. Again, not a big difference. However, the Stealth A Umbra is better than the Obscura. But by how much? Not a lot. Now, size 2 stealth power plant. Both the Eclipse Stealth A and the Gamma Max Stealth B can no longer be purchased. And the Eclipse will give you more power regeneration, 18. But for the Gamma Max and the Cirrus Stealth C, they are the same. And the HP, the Eclipse, is better, 1,000 hit points compared with Cirrus, only 770. Stealth A Eclipse is better, but Stealth C Cirrus is not too bad, and you can acquire this at Dumpers Depot at either Area 18 or Grim Hex. Now, size 2 stealth coolers. The Stealth A Nightfall cooler can no longer be purchased, but you can still purchase the Icebox Stealth B and the Heatsink Stealth C. Both of them can be purchased at 3 of the major stations in Pyro, and they don't make much a difference between Stealth B and Nightfall. Nightfall HP 660, Icebox is 580, not a big difference, but Icebox is readily available in store in Pyro. Now, again, what makes a higher difference are the quantum drives. So, Size 2 Stealth quantum drives, Stealth A Spec Elite, can no longer be purchased. You can buy the Bolt and Nova. The Stealth C Nova can only be purchased at Port Tressler, but the Bolt Stealth B can be purchased at Cousins Crow. And for the quantum drives, the Spec Elite is definitely better. The speed is 240,000 kilometers per second, and the Bolt is 205,000 kilometers per second. And efficiency is also less, only 1.58, and the Spec Elite is 2.18. With a little bit better health, 770 compared with the Bolt 680. So if anything, I would want to loot the Spec Elite Stealth A quantum drive for the Size 2. And we actually did 3 times from the executive hangar, and we lost 3 times. First time, it's just simply vanished from the executive hangar. Second time, it simply vanished from the cargo grid on our ship. And third time, it simply vanished when we get back to our personal hangar. So all 3 times, this Spec Elite just simply vanished. This has happened to other looted components as well. So there is a lot of problems right now in looting those components from the executive hangar. So the question is now answered. It doesn't make too big of a difference using stealth components other than Stealth A. If Stealth B is available, get Stealth B. If not, get Stealth C. It can still give you much bigger stealth advantage compared with any other class of components. And if you have a chance, loot the Stealth A quantum drives.